Hey guys, welcome back. I'm saying welcome back because I literally just finished doing the Pisces reading. But if you weren't there with me, I welcome you. And if you were there, welcome back. I also invite you all to take a look at the July 2025 channel session. It's broken into three sections, so three videos. So go ahead and take a look at that. It's a little bit lengthy, but I think it's well worth the watch. And also check out the Pisces reading because if you follow my channel, then you understand that I just put, the zodiac names to help people choose videos and whatnot. Some people are still drawn to astro video titled videos, but they're collective readings and they are divinely attuned to your energy because I feel you in my collective of people that I'm reading for. So just go ahead and find any video there. If it pops into your feed, if you feel called to it, go ahead and watch it. So today, what we're going to do is we're not going to spend long because I don't want to overload the system. We just had a lot of information that came through. Information is energy. But what I would like to do is do a little work for you on the heart chakra. We have the heart and the heart here. That's so funny because I was going to actually, uh, what's the word? Uh, sorry, I'm trying to grasp this word here. Shuffle these two decks. And then I just did that and I realized it's already on the heart chakra. So let's go ahead and pull one here. Thank you, God. Three. Okay. And three. That one. Oh, down here. Okay. Okay. Me following along with the energies. Three cards. One, two, three. Merkaba, spiritual protection. And then seventh, ray of ritual, order and ceremony. Go ahead. Thank you. All right. So this is the spiritual decree card. So if you would like to receive this energetic uh healing, energetic work in the heart space, activation, then go ahead and keep watching. And if not, you can still watch, but we won't, the energies won't affect you because it's not your desire. But, I gotta keep it real. If you are still watching, then maybe it is your desire. And so it will still get into your field, even though your conscious mind's like, I don't want it, but I'm going to keep watching. Your watching is consent. Okay. So I feel my little um energy working, you know, gloves coming in and my words are failing me, so I know we're in the space right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the field, the guides are saying, for the sake of releasing. So always remember when we do energy work and we bring energies in, we always want to release first because if we don't do that, then you'll have all this lower frequency energy meeting this higher frequency energy that's coming in. And look at how it's like, it'd be like, oh, and uh, it's going to throw you all out into weird feelings. It's going to be stressful, right? For some of you. So we're going to release first. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. God bless you. I feel someone's mom holding them. Oh, they're like, we're going to ask you, mom, to step to the side a little bit. But mom can receive energies here too. Oh, hearing some noise outside. The reason why we ask everybody to be in their own space right now, God bless them, is so that we don't disrupt the lives of other people like unnecessarily. Because if your mom, for example, is still holding on to you while we're in the field, energetically, her day is going to be all out of whack and stuff because she's unknowingly receiving all these high frequency energies in her life and it's going to throw her off. So what we're going to do is gently give you guys this information for you and then the koala hugs can continue. Oh, super cute. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm a hugger. I'm a hugger. Anyway, all right. Huddles. Okay. All right. Okay. I set the intention to clear the space now. I set the intention that any energies that are removed or released from this space in the form of debris, old thought forms, looped thinking, fear-based energies, entity attachments, low self-worth, all of that stuff, that it be released into the light for clearing. So it's not left hanging around in the field of this lovely person that is getting this work done. And it's not left hanging around in their environment to trip them up. Thank you so much, dear God. We do pull in this energy of creativity, recognizing, yes, that your creativity is your full power. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be bringing in this higher frequency of what? Of self. It is your own energy that is going to be being pulled into you. You may recognize this energy as God from your perspective, but this is your own higher frequency energy coming into your field. And what we're going to do is we're going to open up the crown chakra right now. God bless you. And we're going to have this experience of light coming through. So as we are releasing old energies, we're going to pull these newer frequencies in. And as these energies are coming into your energy field through your blessed chakras, it's blessing the way. It's also clearing the way. It's also clearing up any misperceptions, any lack of clarity. It's introducing correction into the mindset, into the chakra spaces. Now, while that energy continues to flow down the spinal column and through the chakras and through the natal structures, your meridians, or your organs, all of these into your glands, through the nervous system, while it's doing all of that and touching you, God bless, in the way that God touches us, I'm going to open up the areas around you in your energetic space, and we're going to speak to those energies that are there. All right. So I'm going to channel this. Be still and know that I am God. Okay. Be still and know that I am. Some of you may feel energy rushing out. These are lower frequency energies. Some of you may have entity attachments that are don't want to be in this space right now because it's too bright. Just let them go. If anyone comes to mind, let those energies flow out. Okay? Bonds of love are upheld here. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am is me. I am that I am. Anything that is not of the light is released now. I release all false programming. I clear the earth chakra. Ooh, I clear the earth chakra and I let it I let it return to its rightful journey. Thank you. I release old karmic contracts. Anything that is not of the light is not allowed. Thank you. I turn to the back of the heart and I unloose old, wound up practices. I release practices from the ancient times, old ages. I release practices from the old ages. I release old thinking and thought constructs from the mind space in alignment with those old practices. We reject anything that does not walk the path of light. Anything that we perceive outside of us that is not in alignment with the higher path, the initiatic path that we ourselves have committed to, we release it now into the light of the Christ consciousness, which is not religious, but has had some form of its expression expressed through the religions we have on this planet, as well as through non-religious practices and belief systems to some degree. Okay? The Christ consciousness refers to the self in its wholeness, its one self, divine intelligence, undistorted, non-disclosed, non-disclosure. Released. Thank you. We look at the third eye chakra now and we align it with the heart chakra, asking that it see the path of higher light. We ask that it see and recognize only the path of value, the path of value being anything that elevates the consciousness within, so that we may all rise in alignment with that line of reasoning. This is for the sake of integration of the self. The third eye chakra, when it is working properly, notice I said probably. The third eye chakra, let's retune that. The third eye chakra, when it is working properly, okay, let's do it one more time. We're clearing some sludge from that area, so even the words are being affected. The third eye chakra, when it is working properly and in alignment with higher ideals, let's attune that throat chakra so that we can get to highest ideals. The third eye chakra, when it is attuned properly, when it is working properly and attuned to highest ideals, is in alignment with the heart. We see the heart as a beautiful fixture of light. It is a timepiece. It is timing. It is the internal clock. It is the rushing of eternal waters through the farce that we call life. It is life's expression in its highest expression. To walk the path of godliness, to walk the path of light, to walk the path of highest expression, to walk the path of divinity, of the one self, in its alignment, we must be in the hearts. In the hearts, a recognition of multiple hearts within. We vow to take care of the physical heart as well to the best of our ability. We vow to do so by speaking love into ourselves at every moment. We use this opportunity to recognize the self in its grandiosity, in its wholeness as divine providence, being part of God's providence, provision for all of creation. As all of creation is designed to complete the rest of creation, so it is that we are unique in our mind, body, and soul. In other words, we are unique in our spirit, body, and soul. We recognize the higher mind as spirit. We recognize the highest mind as spirit. We recognize the highest minds as emanations of spirit, as we are in our one state of oneness, spirit. We allow ourselves to connect to whatever structures are necessary within the nadis, within the energetic frameworks, within the energetic templates, within all systems of the energetic anatomy, known and unknown to us. We allow ourselves to connect in the highest way to those structures to the best of our abilities, so that we may continue to undergo this initiatic path towards our own divine self, understanding that as we do so, we walk headlong into the arms of love with God, to be at one in recognition, to finally recognize that oneness with our Creator, as well as our simultaneous at oneness with our brothers and sisters on earth and all aspects of creation, limitless in power and peace. And from that state of higher arrangement with self, with the God self, with the God within, the cosmic God, with higher self, with soul, with monadic destinies intact, we recognize our role here on the earth's plane as the personality self. Gently, gently, very gently, everybody. Some of you may start to feel a little bit of pressure in the heart, they're saying, but I'm feeling it in the head as well as these energies come in. Very, very gently, we're going to allow these higher frequencies of self into the energetic vessel. Okay. Your spirit teams will help to guide these energies in. Some of you may feel it coursing through. It's already at the feet, grounding into your lower chakras below the feet. We're going to make sure that each side of the body receives it. Okay. Any energies that are coming up to be released still are going to be allowed to do so without resistance. So we're going to go ahead and let that energy, this incoming energy, sit with us. The reason why some of you may be feeling some extra energies coming up from within you to be released, and we're going to let it be released without fear, just to be released. The reason why you're feeling that is those are the energies that you can think of like plaque that were caught in between organs, in between bone structures, occupying certain spaces within certain channels in your body. We're letting those go. These higher frequencies, as they come in, you can imagine them kind of flossing you. And that's why those were coming up. Okay, we're just going to go ahead. Now, we've accepted some of you. Let me see. I'm just making sure all of you receive. Some of you may be struggling a little bit in the back. God bless you. I'm coming around to, I'm coming, coming around to help guide these energies in, give you extra support in that back region, gently allowing these energies to come in. We're almost done, guys. Don't worry. Okay. I'm getting the word spaghetti here. So it's like pulling in these threads here of love. It's all love. It's all your energy. We're just guiding it in. And as these energies come in, this is divine intelligence. This is what you are, divine intelligence, okay? And it's interesting that over here we have this card. Randomly, not randomly ever. But remember I told you it's like spaghetti. It's like what spaghetti strands with pulling in. Look, see. So as these energies are coming in for you, I'm going to get a little quiet. We're going to gently plug them in. Oh, ooh. I felt that. Gently plug them in. Some of you are getting sensations in your hands and your feet, and we're just letting those in. Some of you may be wondering, oh, does this mean I'm getting new abilities, more powers and stuff? What you're going to be getting is a deeper sense of self. Always remember, we do this for the connection to self. It's not about trying to get powers or this or that. It's about, excuse me, sorry, this energy's coming up. It's about connecting with self. Now, the byproduct or the natural product, thank you, God, of connecting with self is that you are reclaiming, you are stepping back into more awareness of, you are remembering, you are recognizing your powers. But it's like it's not from where you come from and who you are. The reality is it's not powers, it's just your normal functioning. That's like somebody, if somebody met you and they're like, oh, wow, you can move your hand left and right. Love your powers. But you're like, no, that's just what my body normally does. My brain does that. So when you step into greater expansion of self, you reclaim your abilities. Okay. Now, speaking of, so some of you may be feeling the rush of water, some type of waters right now. Those are purification waters that are being rushed, flushed through your system right now. So while that happens, oh yeah, clearing some old money management and money patterns I'm seeing here. Now, this is interesting for somebody. It sounds very strange to say, and even to me, but I will always report what I get. But I'm feeling here that somebody in your gut space, I'm just picking up on, I just picked up like this duffel bag of energy. oh, okay, they're correcting the energy, but I'm seeing it as, or what my conscious mind was seeing it as, is a duffel bag full of money. But the guides remind us that energy is just money. Money is energy, excuse me. And it has the feeling as if somebody robbed a bank somewhere and hid the money inside of your gut, is what it feels like. I have no idea what this is. That would be the realm of a personal reading because I'm not going to go into it right now. But that's what I'm getting. But as the guys are saying, it's just a lot. It's now they're saying it's a lot of money, but I'm saying a lot of energy. Okay, I am going to get into it because you guys know me. I can't just let that go. Well, what are we doing? What I'm getting here is that money or that energy is yours. And the person who, I just got Native American energy there when I say yours. Yeah, I see the yours. I don't know, but the, oh, look, who it is. Okay. Um, Now, the reason why it's coming through as other, like somebody else put the money there, it seems so foreign, like it seems like somebody else, but and it still feels that way. But I feel like if I look at it from a higher perspective, it is you that put that energy there in your own gut. Something is hidden inside of you. You probably hid that there. Could have been the higher you to keep you safe as you walk through this lifetime. Maybe you had a very hard lifetime moving up to this time. Maybe you hid this away so that the people in your life would not catch wind of it, steal it, usurp it, or in some way. Energy healing. Hey, I get it. Right? Thank you, guys. And two more? Okay. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Okay. Sensitivity. Love this card. God. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. We've been talking about some of these changes that need to be made, right? So, body work, energy healing, body work, support. This is what we're doing here. So over time, as you continue on with this beautiful energy frequency and your ascension guides, you're going to guides. I just called you guys guides again. Remember, I always call you guys guides by mistake. That's because you are here to show the way to people through example. Let's get exampling, right? But it's part of your responsibility to make sure that you are keeping up with your energetic changes that you need to do. Your energetic vessel needs to continue being worked through, right? You have to continue your healing. You need to continue to tweak it. You need to continue um, doing all of that. We talked about that, living in alignment with spiritual law, so that you are exhibiting, embodying, excuse me, and demonstrating higher alignment with your galactic citizenship. You're not just some random human, right? You're part of a larger community. But also, when you live in alignment with spiritual law, that is the healthiest state of expression for you. It's like an animal not living by the laws of nature. We already know as human beings when we have to rescue animals or we take them out of their natural habitat and we domesticate them, they're not, we try, right? But they're never able to be their true selves because they're kind of with you living a life. And of course, if you give them um, as much love as you can, then that's the best. But they're not being themselves, right? And so course, some animals do sign up for that relationship to be closer to you so that they can continue on their evolutionary path. But you see the point, what I'm trying to say. So alignment with higher spiritual law, also tending to your chakric health through the body and energetic practices like energy healing, journaling, shadow work, all of that. And then maintaining this ability, maintaining all of this by keeping yourself in alignment with your heart. Love is as love does. Remember, in the universe, 4 cards, thank you. Remember, the universe is all about doing. Speaking of doing, new project. Why, when I say doing, more like being. Being is doing. The universe does not respond sensitively to cards. The universe doesn't respond to what you're saying at all. It's responding to what you believe to be true about yourself. Ask for what you want. You don't ask for what you want. You don't ask for what you want. You be what you want, and the universe matches it. It's period. That's it. If you ever, for example, if you're working at a company and you're trying to pay into your 401k, the company is not, and if your company has a matching program, it's not, if you don't put anything in there, it's going to match that. Nothing, with nothing. But if you put money in there, it's going to match that money. It's the same here. If you are exhibiting A, but you want B, the universe is going to give you A because it knows, excuse me, yeah, because it doesn't care what B is. It doesn't care what you want. It cares what you are. And when you're in alignment with yourself and you are in that divine expression, then what you are is what you get. Because what you are emits a vibration. That's how you say things to the universe. I am whatever I say I am, right? And then I am. And the way you say it is through your vibration. And so in order to vibrate, you must be something. So asking for what you want means be what you want. Because if you're like, I want more money, all you're doing is being in a state of lack and saying that you want money, but you're going to get lack back. So you must do what it is that you would do if you had money. If you're like, well, I would buy a mansion, well, get to buying it. How? First, you'd have to start looking at houses. You start looking at what you like, you know, fill yourself up with it. How would you move? How would you dress? Start doing that. The house comes last because it's a manifestation. Creative expression, agent or manager. Your work expands its reach as you partner with a professional who can help you. God's divine creativity is expressed through your actions. Guess what? Who's the agent and manager? Or not manager, who's the agent? Yeah, you. And you're the manager, yeah. But who's going to be your divine partner? It's the universe. The universe is here to give you what you ask for, but you have to create that for yourself. And you do that through your actions. And that action carries no weight if it is not an action that reflects who you're being. So you can put on lipstick all you want, you can put on the heels, you can talk a good game about how you want to be married and have kids, you can write books about it, you can this and that. But if in your heart you don't believe that you could ever be a wife, good luck. Okay? So it's all about you. Trust in the power of God's creativity, which is being manifested through you. What energies did we bring in earlier? I said you surrender to your full power, but that full power is your creativity. Creativity, God, power, source, you, your higher self. It's you. That's what we're bringing in. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just ground you guys a little bit before I let you go. God bless you. Oh, new project. No wonder it ground you a bit. Yeah, because the new project is your expression in the physical. It's the act of embodying your more of yourself, which we just brought through for you, and that heart in alignment with the heart chakra. You can ground that by doing it here in the physical. Like a newborn baby, your actions are growing your idea into a reality. And what did we say about actions or creative expression? If it's not reflecting what you believe to be true about yourself, then you need to tweak it. So be the project. If you want to be a channel, start channeling. If you want to be a mechanic, start fixing things around the house. This is how you usher in yourself. And last thing I'll leave you with is this beautiful card. You're free to do what you choose. And guess what? You always have been free to do what you choose. The thing is that you haven't been choosing your freedom, have you? So moving forward, if you would like to be a little bit higher in your form of expression, then I would invite you to start tending to your energetic self, understanding that your self-concept drives everything. Everything is your self-concept. And the carbon copy slash reflection slash production of that self-concept and driving of energy and manipulation of the molecules is what we observe as things. Okay. So the missing link here is your understanding of energy and the power of your self-concept. And it must start by recognizing who and what you are. You are source. You are one aspect of source. But because of what you are, you have access to all of source and all of your provision. So that means the longer you are in victim consciousness, you are in the mindset that you are not source and that you are not provided for. And so therefore you have a lack and therefore you're suffering and therefore you are a victim. That is not the path of creativity. That's not working in alignment with your divine self. That is the expression of the ego. That is an expression of the fallen consciousness. Fallen consciousness referring not to any religious thing or anything, but referring to the stepping outside of and they're saying election. Interesting. Election. But the way I'm seeing, they could carry many meanings there. If you, however it hits you and you follow through with that. But it means through your electing to be outside of alignment with yourself. Anytime that we search for our joy and our salvation, which is peace and release from false programming, basically. Anytime we give in to our temptations to find peace and stuff like that, that's us, understandably, I get it, but that's us stepping outside of the frequency of alignment. So when you find yourself outside of that, you got to bring yourself back to it. And your spirit team is here to assist you. I'm here to assist you as always, because this is literally what I do. I help with ascension work. And at the very least, you're always able to sit and start journaling, yay, or go kickboxing with a bag, not a person. No. All right. So God bless you. Please, please, please drink a lot of water because we just moved a lot of energy. All right. So you know where to find me if you'd like to do some personal work together. God bless you. And yeah, happy hunting. Why did I want to say that? God bless you. Ask for what you want by being it.